WION has shown you what happens to these migrants once they reach the US-Mexico border. But the trauma and humiliation is not only for those who have reached the border. President Trump's move has also had an impact on those who are considering undertaking similar journeys. There are thousands of such people camping in Mexico, reconsidering their decision, wondering whether they should venture further in their pursuit of a better life. These are their stories.
Meet this 40-year-old El Salvadorian citizen. He was hoping to cross the Mexican border into the United States in the coming months. But Trump's recent crackdown has him worried. Erazo began his journey from El Salvador a year ago. He was fleeing a brutal territorial battle between Central America's two most violent gangs. But now, a whole year later, his life stands in limbo.
You leave with the intention of going to the United States, where you can improve your life and that of your sons. But as things stand today, it's difficult, because if you get caught, they take your kids away.
Terrified at the thought of separation, the El Salvadorian now plans to stay in Mexico for some more time. He would rather take up a low-paying job in Mexico than risk losing his children indefinitely. And he is not alone. There are several other families who have decided to stay back in Mexico. A week ago, Josue Bermudez, his wife and two children arrived at this shelter in southern Mexico from Honduras. Along the way, he found out about Trump's zero-tolerance policy and decided to stay put.
Many of my friends have been telling me that the situation on the border is ugly and that they are taking children away from their families. So I don't want to risk my family. I prefer to stay 2 or 3 months to see what happens, because the mission is to arrive over there. But if they take away our children, it's a different matter. You understand?
At the same camp is this El Salvadorian migrant. She's traveling with her 2 daughters, hoping to reach the United States border in the next few weeks. But she too is now reconsidering her decision.
No, not now, because the border is too difficult in that they are taking the children away and have two girls. So I cannot risk that they would take them away from me. I prefer to work here instead of going further to risk that they take them away from me.
They have fled the dark horrors of life in their home countries, seeking asylum in America. They have traveled thousands of miles in harsh conditions. Their entire lives packed into small boxes, their children in tow. But none of these stories is likely to sway the United States president. Despite the backlash, Trump has doubled down on his separation policy. As a result, hundreds of people are living lives of uncertainty and will probably continue to for some time to come. Bureau Report, WION.